Good morning. Today we are going to be visiting little free libraries. First, we're gonna go get some breakfast, and also there is a bookstore that I've never been to that is right around the corner from the breakfast place. So gonna stop there too, and then head to the little free libraries to see what they have. I still have a bunch of books in the closet, mostly young adult titles that I bought over 10 years ago, and gonna put those into the little free libraries. I think there are 5 on my list for the day. So let's go. Right, here at number 1. All right, this looks like a lot of little fantasy books. Oh, they have a Kate Quinn. Other than that, I think it's all like fantasy paperbacks. Like, this all looks like it's one series. Actually, looking at the quality of the book, it looks pretty rough, so I don't think I'm gonna take that. It looks like kind of gross, but I'll leave them something. I would have maybe taken that Kate Quinn if it wasn't like so yucky looking. I infamously have always hated World War II fiction, but I did read The Alice Network by Kate Quinn, and that was actually the first World War II book I ever actually liked. In fact, I have right here one of her other books, which I picked up at a different little free library, and I'm now returning it because it's apparently 3rd in a series. So I think I'm actually going to give them this one, which my mom gave to me for this unhaul. Put that in there. But they already have another David Baldacci book. There's actually one at their neighbor's house, which was not, I don't think, on the map. So, more of that exact same fantasy series. And lots of books about sports. So nothing for me here, but yeah, I didn't even see this on the map. This was a surprise. Now this one is really small. Let's see. They have Bridgerton, P.D. James, religion, something, memoir, and just like, I don't even know what those are. So not a whole lot, but we'll give them something. This I got many years ago, mostly just because the cover is so beautiful. It's a young adult fantasy of some kind, so I'm gonna leave it here. The cover is gorgeous. I love the cover design, but I think I got this when I was 14 or something. I never read it, so into the library it goes. This one I have to walk a little bit because it's kind of busy road, but
Well, just be careful.
I'll be careful. This one also has dog treats, and you can see they love the Jags. Wow, actually, like, Some Dems in North Florida. Color me shocked. Okay, this one might be a little easier to explore without the camera, so. Guys, not only do they have both Obama's memoirs, they have a book on Malcolm X and on Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Wow. So I'm gonna give them this. I read this many years ago. It is a young adult fantasy inspired by Goblin Market by Christina Rossetti. I don't really remember what I thought of it at the time, but I'm not a young adult fantasy reader anymore, so I'm gonna leave this here. Had to reorganize, but I made it fit. And look at this. The dog treats is sponsored by 2 yellow labs, Molly and Daisy. That is so cute. I love that. Kind of striking out in terms of finding books that I want to take home, but we're having fun, right? I'm hauling some books. I think there's 2 more on my list for today. This one, it looks like they have Ta-Nehisi Coates. This one is pretty large. Let's see, they have Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. I don't know what these books are. Meditations, the passage for the passages and celebrations of life. This is Disney something. Don't know what that is. Mary Higgins Clark. Laurie Halse Anderson. I think I read this when I was younger, but I don't really remember it. Little Paris Bookshop. Nora Roberts. They do have an S.A. Cosby, a couple Danielle Steele in the back, though, I mean, it is, to be honest, a little dirty in here. So, I just saw a cockroach in there. That was gross. I think I'm just gonna go to the next one. This one, I think they have one for kids and one for adults. Yeah, this is all kids' books in here. Let's see. Those are more children's books. Ugh, Elon Musk. Jodi Picoult, J.D. Robb. A lot of these look like self-help and stuff. More Jodi Picoult. Boys in the Boat, I think that got adapted into a film. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I feel like I'm gonna try to organize a little bit in here because they have a lot of stuff. I feel like they should put their mass market on the top. I'm just cleaning up for them a little bit. So the book that I'm gonna leave here, I was gonna leave it at the last one, but there was a cockroach. I got freaked out. Is The Darkest Corners by Kara Thomas. I bought this. Oop. Again, I think I was like 14 at the time or something. I was in a, young adult thriller phase. That was all I read, but now I am almost 27. I don't read young adult thrillers anymore. So this book, I literally owned it for 10 plus years and never read it. Maybe someone will find it and enjoy it now. I don't know. Did I make that better? I tried. Now, since there was that one box that I didn't put a book in because I saw the cockroach and freaked out, I did look up one more place that I can go and put my last book in. I think I might have been to this one before, honestly. I'm not sure. Someone, for some reason, left a bottle of hand sanitizer on top. Don't know why. This one, again, I don't think is going to have anything for me. They have, looks like some historical romances. Potty training. That looks like a fantasy. I guess, World War II historical fiction. Jim Butcher. John Grisham. Kids books. So yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be for me again. But this is the last book that I have to unhaul. I got it at a little free library, but somebody told me that it was the third in a series, so I ended up not reading it, and I'm just going to put it back in circulation now for somebody else to find. It doesn't quite fit, but I can put it in like that. So, all right. And that is going to be the last one. Didn't end up with any new books from the Little Free Libraries today, but we had fun, and I did get one thing at the bookstore. And now back at home. I didn't get anything from the Little Free Libraries today, but I unhauled 5 books, and I did get one book at the independent bookstore that I visited. It's Metropolitan Mysteries, a casebook of London's detectives, edited by Martin Edwards. This is part of the British Library Crime Classics series. Martin Edwards is the current president of the Detection Club, the Crime Writers Club that inspired my debut novel, The Cloak and Dagger Club. And so he edits these collections of Golden Age mystery short stories all around a central theme. So the theme of this one is London. And I have 3 of his other collections that I've read in the past. The Christmas Card Crime and Other Stories and Silent Nights, both are Christmas themed, and also Murder by the Book, Mysteries for Bibliophiles. I really like these collections. They're a fun sampling of classic mystery short stories, so I picked this up today. That is it for today's Little Free Library vlog. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. If you watched this entire video, why don't you comment a purple heart down below, and you can check out my previous Little Free Library video at the link right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.